During the second night of BTS member Jin's solo Jin Seokjin concert tour in Dallas, an unexpected moment during his performance of the fan-favorite song, Moon, created a wave of emotion throughout the venue and has since gone viral across social media platforms. Held at the American Airlines Center, the July 23rd performance marked a significant return for Jin, his first time on stage in Dallas since BTS's 2018 tour. The event, which sold out in record time, featured a carefully crafted setlist that balanced high-energy tracks with emotional ballads. However, it was his performance of Moon that drew the most attention, not because of the vocals or choreography, but because of the spontaneous reaction from fans. As Jin began singing the opening line of Moon, the arena lighting dimmed to a soft lunar glow. Fans in attendance collectively turned on a custom galaxy-themed filter on their phones, an idea that had been organized and shared online by local ARMY communities in the weeks leading up to the show. The result was a breathtaking transformation of the venue into a simulated night sky, with thousands of lights flickering across the crowd in unison. Jin appeared visibly moved by the sight. Witnesses in the audience report that he paused briefly during the song, placing a hand over his mouth before smiling and continuing the performance with noticeable emotion in his voice. Near the end of the song, he quietly addressed the audience, saying, "You guys always do too much. I feel like I'm really floating around the moon now." The unexpected gesture from fans quickly gained international attention. Videos of the moment were shared widely on social media platforms, with the hashtag #GalaxyProjectDallas trending worldwide within hours. Major Korean and international media outlets have since picked up the story, calling the display a fan-led masterpiece of unity and emotional tribute. Sources within the Dallas fanbase confirmed that the Galaxy Light project had been coordinated through several ARMY fan groups and chat servers. The project included the use of a downloadable phone filter, instructions for timing, and a guide for ensuring synchronization during the Moon performance. Despite no official endorsement or announcement, thousands of attendees followed the plan precisely, resulting in a unified visual that stunned both viewers and the performer himself. Industry observers have noted the significance of the Dallas concert moment, calling it a milestone in artist-fan interaction within the K-pop industry. Experts have pointed out that while fan projects are common in K-pop, the scale, timing, and emotional execution of the Dallas display elevated it beyond typical fan engagement into the realm of global newsworthy performance. As the Jin Seokjin tour continues across North America, speculation is growing over whether similar fan-coordinated moments will take place in other cities. However, many fans agree that what happened in Dallas was unique, a once-in-a-lifetime tribute to an artist who has long expressed his gratitude and love for his fans through his music. With the emotional high from the Dallas performance still reverberating through the fandom, Jin's solo tour has solidified its place not only as a musical success, but as a cultural phenomenon. The emotional resonance of Jin's performance in Dallas has also drawn attention from professionals outside the entertainment industry. Cultural analysts and music critics alike have begun referring to the Moon moment as a case study in how fan culture has evolved beyond passive support into active, artistic collaboration. Jin's simple but heartfelt reaction, visible surprise, followed by quiet gratitude, has been praised for its authenticity and ability to bridge the often distant gap between performer and audience in large-scale concerts. Fashion commentators noted that Jin performed Moon wearing a deep navy silk shirt with minimal embellishment, a stark contrast to some of his more elaborate Gucci ensembles earlier in the show. The understated styling further amplified the emotional weight of the moment, allowing the focus to remain on his voice and the connection with the audience. According to stylists close to the tour, the look was deliberately chosen to evoke a sense of vulnerability and sincerity during the ballad segment. In the aftermath, fan reactions flooded social media. Many described the experience as spiritually overwhelming, with several attendees posting that they were left in tears for hours after the show. Others expressed admiration for the meticulous coordination required to pull off the Galaxy project, calling it a testament to the unity and creativity of the ARMY fandom. One viral post read, "Jin gave us the Moon in 2020. We gave him the Galaxy in 2025. The impact of the event was not lost on local media, either. Dallas-based outlets praised the fans for organizing a peaceful and visually stunning gesture, while city officials noted that fan-led activities around the concert contributed to a safe and celebratory atmosphere downtown. No incidents were reported despite the large crowds and high emotional intensity, further underlining the dedication and discipline of BTS's global fanbase. Ticketmaster reviews from the Dallas dates have since highlighted the Moon performance as a standout, with hundreds of attendees citing it as the most emotional moment of the entire tour. Several reviews described Jin's vocals as achingly beautiful and the kind of performance that stays with you for life. Even those who had seen BTS live in previous years commented on how different and deeply personal the solo experience felt by comparison. As the tour heads to its next stop, fans in other cities are already discussing possible tributes of their own. However, fan leaders have emphasized the importance of keeping such projects rooted in sincerity rather than competition. "Dallas was about love, not going viral," wrote one organizer on X. "If you want to honor Jin, listen to him. Make it genuine. That's what he'll feel the most." Whether similar surprises will occur in the next cities remains to be seen, but one thing is certain. The Moon moment in Dallas has set a new emotional benchmark for fan-artist interaction in the world of K-pop solo tours. Jin's calm, heartfelt presence on stage, coupled with an audience ready to respond not just with noise but with art, has reshaped expectations of what live music experiences can be. In a world where concerts often rely on spectacle and shock value, Jin and his Dallas army showed that sometimes the most powerful moments are created with silence, sincerity, and shared starlight. In the days following the Dallas performance, media outlets across South Korea, Japan, the United States, and parts of Europe picked up the story, many labeling it one of the most emotionally impactful concert moments of the year. Prominent Korean entertainment news portals like Dispatch and Star News published detailed reports on the audience's synchronized tribute, while international publications such as Billboard, Rolling Stone, and Enemy described the moment as an unprecedented act of fan-orchestrated intimacy on a global tour. Music industry professionals have since weighed in, praising not only Jin's stage presence, but also the emotional architecture of his setlist. By placing Moon after several high-energy tracks and costume changes, Jin created a sudden shift in tone that allowed the emotional impact to land with full force. According to concert production sources, the lighting and audio team were briefed ahead of time that Moon would be Jin's most personal moment of the night, and were instructed to minimize stage distractions during that segment. The decision to dim the stage almost completely and rely on audience light was not in the official plan, but it ended up complementing the Galaxy tribute perfectly. Beyond fan appreciation and critical praise, there's now discussion within entertainment circles about how this moment could influence future concert planning for solo artists. The Galaxy project is being examined as a model of successful grassroots fan activation, one that balances spectacle and sincerity without corporate backing or brand integration. Unlike coordinated fan events sponsored by labels or companies, this was a purely emotional act of return, a gift for the artist that was created, managed, and executed entirely by the fans themselves. Meanwhile, Jin has continued his tour with minimal public commentary about the moment in Dallas. Aside from the Weverse post on the night of the performance, he has chosen to let the music and the memory speak for itself. Sources close to HYB have suggested that Jin was deeply moved and did not expect such a powerful emotional gesture, especially during a song he personally wrote for ARMY during the earlier stages of his solo journey. Psychologists and cultural commentators have pointed out that Moon itself carries a unique emotional weight, both for Jin and the fandom. Originally released as a symbol of unwavering connection between artist and fans, the song has grown into a communal anthem of loyalty, patience, and emotional reciprocity, themes that hit especially hard after Jin's recent return from military service. In this context, the Galaxy tribute served as a metaphorical homecoming, the fans reminding Jin that while he may have been gone physically, his presence never dimmed in their hearts. Jin's Run Seokjin tour progresses through other North American cities. The Dallas moment now serves as both a high point and a challenge, not for the artist, but for the emotional threshold of fans. The question is no longer how loud they can cheer or how long they can wait in line for merchandise.